Hey guys, you're watching one and only. My name is AJ. I hope you all had a fantastic Christmas. I sure did. Last episode in this theme park world, we built our Christmas minigame. That was a lot of fun to build. We had a few problems along the way, but we did work them out. We sort of ironed out some of the bugs in the game itself, and I think we got it to a pretty much a perfectly working state. You have to get one golem on one pressure plate and one golem on the other. So if you still want to build this, obviously, oh, where's my HUD and stuff? If you still want to build this, you can go back to last episode and find out how we done it. I did go around on the floor and cover it up with snow though, because for some reason they weren't laying snow. I don't know why. Today I want to work on another concept. I've had a thought, an idea. We need a place for it. We don't need a lot of room. In fact, it might fit in there. I don't really like it there though. It's not a great place, is it? Maybe, right there. Perfect. I've wanted something weird to go in here. So let's get rid of our failed attempt here at one of our arcade games. Still can't believe that episode. But the idea is, let's give this a test. I think I want to do it with quartz, because it's a nice, neat looking block. And let's get the quartz blocks as well. And what we want to do is, I want to find out if I had something like this, could I throw an ender pearl through that gap? Because this is either going to say, yes, we can make this ride, or no, or not ride this mini game. And if not, then no. I can throw it through. So what my idea is for this concept mini game is an ender pearl maze. Oh, is it gonna be so fun, but frustrating to play. I'm so glad that worked. So, let's get rid of this. Let's find out where our entrance is. Let's have the entrance, maybe just back a little bit from the road. Our entrance is right here. So we come into the maze, but what's different about the maze is that you don't really walk anywhere. What we're gonna have is a 1x1 chamber, and you can ender pearl that way, or that way. Okay, and then we can put full blocks above here, like this. Perfect. And then you go into another chamber. Okay, now I don't know if this is going to work, or if we're going to have the chambers a little bit larger. We can't go that way because that's out of the ride, but we can go that way or that way. Now, let's do like maybe 3 of these in a row and see if it works how we want it to. Oops. So I think I want to stagger the stairs as well. And by doing that, we're sort of making sure that you're not accidentally going to fire too far. Do you know what I mean? Like, you're not going to fire through 4 of them when you only fire through 1. We might have to put some glowstone lights in there or something. But we can fire through an... see, that's what I was worried about. I didn't go through. I still didn't go through. Okay, now, that was one of the problems that I thought we might have. I think we can maybe solve this by giving ourselves another block of height. I was wondering if that was going to happen. Let's try giving ourselves another block of height. So now we have... we need a block there and there. And now if I throw it through... Oh, I'm in a wall. But then I ended up... that's so annoying. If only ender pearls didn't do that. Because we want this to be consistent. We don't want it to only work some of the time. It doesn't look like we're even going through it. Oh, I got through it. I did move over by 1. But I then teleported out. I don't know how well that concept game's going to work, unfortunately. It was a good idea, but I don't think it's going to work. So instead, let's try a new roller coaster. Someone said a long time ago now, why don't you do a superhero-inspired roller coaster? Now, I really like that idea. Obviously, a lot of real-world theme parks have super men, or like the Superman one. This is Superman one, isn't there? The Superman roller coaster. It's a boring one. You go up and then you come down, and I think that's it. I don't know even what theme park it's at. It might be at Thought Park or something like that. Let's find a spot for a new roller coaster. Let's have it. I don't really want it in the dinosaur park area, do we? We're running out of like normal airspace. Normal theme park space. We've got that area over there is reserved for the farmyard style ones. Maybe I should go into the dinosaur park one, because we're not going to be able to have dinosaur rides everywhere here. So yeah, well, I think we'll have maybe one out here. What is this? How far are we on the map here? Are we? No, we've got loads of room. Perfect. Okay, so it's going to go here. So let's pick a superhero. Which one? I'm thinking the Batman, because we can do something with the Joker maybe. Like an additional part to it or something like that. Plus, Batman has a pretty cool looking logo. And in fact, I've just thought of something that would be really, really funny to have at the end. So let's think. We're going to want black. Batman is black and yellow, isn't it? Batman colors are black and yellow. So we want the start finish. Well, where do we want the start finish? We could have a road coming up here, couldn't we? From that road there. Yeah, have a road coming up here. So this is good. Start finish will be here. We always do our start finish in a nice, easy way that we can replicate on all rides for uniformity. In fact, I don't think it needs to be. Well, yeah, that is good. Like that. With a button. This grey goes so well with the black as well. That blends in really, really nice. And then we have powered rail, normal rail, and then you go from there. So when you hit the button, boom, you start, and you always end up hitting this block right here, falling down straight onto the start again. It's a really easy way to start and stop. But I want to do something really funny with this roller coaster after we've got the track on. Because we've got bats in the game. We do have bat mobs. And although we can't do much, because we don't want the bats to be flying off everywhere on the map, because that will just suck. Having bats flying about your world from the ride. So we need a way to be able to spawn a bat and then kill a bat to get it out of the way. And I think that's going to be the really funny part about this little ride here. So I think we're going to go up. We'll go around this corner, and then we're going to go up again. We'll have the Batman logo somewhere. Maybe the Joker face somewhere, depending on how big this roller coaster is. I don't want to go too long at the top here. In fact, I think I want a short bit and then a drop. Do we have a straight drop, though? Like, do we just drop off and then catch ourselves down here? That always looks so cool when it does that. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll come around and then maybe loop our way back through again. I want this to be quite a large one. We need a nice run off, though, so we're not going around this corner too insanely fast. And then we'll loop ourselves back in again. This is one of my favourite parts about planning a roller coaster, is the track. Let's have a slight up and down part here to give ourselves a little bit of dimension in the ride at this part. So we'll have a quick up and down. Nothing too crazy. After the big drop, you probably want a little while to calm down and catch your breath again. We have 4 blocks between 2, 3, 4. Is that right? Yeah, 4. Back down. And then I think what I want to do is I want to match the curve up to the shadow. So I want it to be up to here again. And then have like that. Yeah. Bump, bump, bump. 2. And then this way again. So then it sort of matches up really nicely that way. And then we shall come down the outside of this roller coaster. So we can start maybe heading a little bit upwards. Just a little bit. And then we'll come around the corner. Like this. I like to do a nice curve. A really gentle curve. I don't like the curves being too sharp. And then we'll head up again. Maybe even higher. I don't know if we can go even higher. I don't want it to look weird. That's the thing. But we'll go up. Ah, no. We want to use soul sand for these up and down parts. That's our new thing with the roller coasters because it keeps the minecart super, super slow. It's so, so cool if you haven't seen it. You'll be able to see it later on in the episode when we put the track on here. So anywhere where we have an incline, we slow the minecart down. And then it feels like the, on a real roller coaster, when you're going uphill, you're like on a chain. And it goes chugga 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 chugga. The soul sand with a track on it, as long as it's a powered track, brings you back to that speed. I will go higher, I think. We will go a little bit higher to there. And then we'll go with the Blackwell again. Yeah, that's what the soul sand does. It makes you go super, super slow. So I want to have this bit as a chuggy chuggy bit as well. I don't want the two little bumps to be chugga chugga chugga. I want those to be fast ups and downs. So we don't want to put soul sand on the smaller ones, but on this one we want it on, and on the start one we want it on. Yeah, that's it. That's the top. And then on this one as well. So I want it here. Perfect, perfect. This is going to be cool. Batman logo and everything. We'll have a yellow around the side of the track, I think, so it's not just one single block wide. We'll put some yellow on there. That'll really enhance the Batman feel, the Batman color scheme. And on this one, I think I don't want a complete drop like on that one. I want this one to come down maybe in 2 drops. So it'll come down here. I don't want to go too far because I sort of want to keep all the tracks relatively close by. I think it looks better like that. But we'll have one drop that maybe comes down halfway. Like that, and then we'll go around the corner and drop again, and then I think that'll be nicely back to the start that way. So we'll have this, a nice smooth curve around here, and then boom, drops again down here. Maybe not go right to the floor though. How far away is the floor? There, yeah, we'll leave it at that height, and then we'll come around the corner and then do our final drop down back to the start again, put the track on, and then give it a test, make sure it works before we move on to the aesthetical part. Okay, I should be back. Okay, so I've got the track on. I haven't tested it yet. I've only put powered rails on the soul sand. I haven't put them anywhere else, so I don't think we're going to have quite enough oomph to get all of the way round, but we'll give it a go. I don't like to put powered rails on anything but uphill parts, because otherwise it makes it not like a real roller coaster. But our first test run, we're going to put our lives on the line here. I mean, how cool is that? It slows you right down. And then we come around here. It slows you right down. That's so cool. Then we go into the drop part. Oh, wow. I think we actually landed on this part. I think we missed out that one altogether. That's what it feels like, which is why we didn't get much speed off there. I think, though, I don't think that we touched that at all. So what if, I think it might be better if we done that. That would look better, wouldn't it, anyway? And then come underneath here. Put a lever underneath there to give us that bit of power that we need there. Okay, let's give it another try. Unfortunately, you have to start from the beginning. You can't just start from where you were, because you might not be going at exactly the same speed as you would be if you started from the beginning. Very, very tricky. So, try again. Oh yeah, boy do you launch off, but that's better. We go up and down, up and down. Oh, and I forgot to put a lever. Oh, I did put a lever on it, but it wouldn't be powered. There we go. Okay, third time lucky. From the looks of it, we shouldn't have a problem getting the rest of the way around. I can't see there being a problem. The next step will be to obviously do the Batman logo. I think that's the next step. Finding a place of where we want the Batman logo, and then building that in a cool little pixely art style thing. Is it the Batarang? Is that the logo? The Batarang logo? Or is the Batarang the weapon that he has, the throwing shuriken style thing? I'm not a huge superhero fan. I don't watch a lot of superhero stuff. Perfect. Okay, it works. I don't watch a lot of them, but I do think Batman's the coolest. That's a really cool looking track as well. Like, aesthetically, it looks really, really nice. Batman logo at the end. Yeah, I think so. Maybe Batman logo over here. So we need, I'm going to use wool because it's a little bit more of a solid block. And yellow. We'll use the clay for the ride itself. We want to have the logo off the ground a little bit. And I want to find maybe a middle-ish point. We've got 2 middle points on this section. So maybe I'm going to choose this spot, actually. Take this away. Don't want that there anymore. Oh, no! Track. So I think maybe there would be good for the bottom of the logo. Maybe off the ground a little bit more. And do we need it this far away from the track? Maybe there would be better. Just a little bit off. Yeah. Okay, that'll work. So, Batman logo. Let's do the bottom of the bat here. We're going to do... This is the middle part of the bat at the minute. So, we shall do something like this. And then we're going to come up and go 2 blocks out. This is my pixel art tutorial. And come down by 2 blocks there. We shall run across here. 2 blocks out again. And 2 blocks down like that. I'm then going to come over the top like this. Let's do it a little bit at a time. And the same on this side. Come out 2 blocks. Can I get a splash potion? There we go. Nice and fast. There. Come 2 blocks over. And then we're going to start coming down for the wing. So we're going to come back down 2 blocks. And then in 1. So you have like a square there. See that square? And then you have another square here. So you're going to come in like that. And put that one there. Let's match that up on the other side. These pixel arts aren't easy to do. They're tricky. Even with a guide, they're hard. Like that, like that, like that. Yeah, okay. So there's that part. And then the wing is going to come out there. There. And here. Same thing here. We're going to slowly sort of build it up from bottom to top. Seems to be the tactic for this logo. How's that looking? It's looking pretty good. I think we're sort of on the right track here. Feels pretty good, doesn't it? So then we're going to want to do another 2 layers of this. 1 here. And 1 here. And then your next layer is going to be from here to, I think, there. So it's in line with this block here. See that block there? Like, drag yourself up and then go to the edge. And that'll be your next layer. Oh, take the corners out, though. That one and that one. And then this is from there to there. This is from there to there. That's from there to there. And then that one and that one on top. Pretty simple stuff so far. I don't think there's anything that you guys will struggle with. That's looking pretty good. And then the bat head will go from there to there. Leave 2 blocks of gap in between this block and that block. And then his head goes on top here. Like that. 3, that one, and that one. Yeah, that's good. That'll do. That's alright, isn't it? That's okay. Okay, so then we want the yellow. I'm going to do the yellow set 1 block back, I think, just so the Batman logo sticks out in a really, really cool way. I think that's going to look the best. So you're going to want to fill this in all of the way around. And then after we've done that, we're probably going to want to put it in its sort of in a round shape, aren't we? So, goes like there. Like this. It might also be best to fill in the entire back with yellow instead of just doing like the shortcut method that I'm doing here. It might be better like that. Okay, yeah, I see. Let's just go like 1 block wider around the edge with the yellow. I think. Yeah, it will be better if you colored this all in yellow at the back. I will do that actually. I don't think this is going to look good with like the Batman logo inverted. Oh, will it? I'll wait and see. Stop wondering. Start doing. That one. And then put this around here. I don't know if we need to go any wider than this. with the yellow. I don't want it to be too fat around the side. But I think maybe another block or two would be good. We've filled in all the bottom and then the top. Now, does Batman look good inverted on the back? If it doesn't, we'll colour it in totally yellow. I hope it does, because then the ride will look good from both sides. Obviously, you could get around this trouble by doing the yellow on the same height. But that looks cool from this side. And if anything, looks cooler from this side. But that might change when we put the black on it. Plus, this is too diagonal. I think the yellow is a little bit too sharp. So we're going to go up 2 blocks. I need to do this at the same time with each other. And then like that. I'm just trying to round it off in a better way. Oh, that does look better. Maybe if we remove that one and that one. I think that's going to be our best option. Okay. And then that's that one. Take that one away and take that one away. Oh, am I just like adding 1 block then? That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Is that right? Yeah, that looks sick. That looks sick. I love that. I love that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go out once more with black to do a black line around the edge. And I think that'll really, really finish the whole logo off. Really make it pop. Anything with a border makes it pop a lot more than if it didn't. So we'll have this run all the way around here. I do like how it looks from the back though. It's also really nice. Maybe if you guys like it from the back more and you're building this for your own theme park or just because you want to, maybe you'll think about like having this logo the opposite way round. Face it the opposite way. Because it does, I don't know. I don't like it as much anymore with the black border around it. I do think this way. Oh yeah, that looks so cool. I like that. Batman logo on there. Does Joker have a logo? I'm going to Google it. If Joker has a logo, we could have a Joker one on the other side. But do we want a Joker on the other side? Because we're only keeping with black and yellow. We're not going to go with Joker colours, which is like whites, reds and greens. Or white and green mostly, isn't it? Yeah, white and green Joker is. He's got his red lips, but that's about it. No, I think I just want the Batman logo. So, to make the track stand out, we're going to grab yellow clay, just as a little bit of a different colour to that yellow. Plus, I like having clay as the track and then wool as the detail. But we're going to run this around the edge. This does 2 jobs. One, it actually hides up the levers, which I didn't realise. But the 2 main reasons are, it makes the track look bigger. It doesn't quite look as thin and flimsy as if you only had 1 block. And 2, it just gives it that colour scheme throughout the entire ride then. All the way around. So let me put this down and I shall be back. Okay. How much better does that look already? It looks so cool. I do realise that we do have I just remembered we have a yellow and black one. We have the Bumblebee, which is yellow and black. But boy, does this one look so different. At the moment, we now have an overwhelming amount of yellow, though. So the way that we're going to fix that is next episode. We don't have enough time this episode, unfortunately, to finish this off. But we need supports. Obviously, at the moment, everything's sort of floating in midair. We need to support this up. If we use black as the supports, it's going to balance out that yellow to black ratio again and make it look really cool. Plus, I haven't got enough time to put in the whole bat feature of this, right? It's something so silly. Don't expect anything big next episode with it. It's so silly that I just want to do it, okay? That's all it is. So small, so silly, but I just want to build it, okay? Oh, yeah, just as a little funny thing for this Batman ride. If you guys do enjoy the episode, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I messed that up real bad, huh? We shall see you in the next episode.